Great time at the Dezer collection. Definitely well worth the time and the money. Micro cars everywhere here at the Ditz collection. And here we have a 1956 Berkeley. It's pretty itty bitty, as you can tell. The door comes right up to my knee. No trip to a micro car museum would be complete without a Reliant Robin. Check out this sidecar with this. Man, look at all that chrome. And Marlene and Dave. And here we have the Von Dutch custom painted Honda 600. Did some interesting artwork on this. It's kind of like a a sampler for needlepoint. It even has its California registration. Look at that hood. Here's another one of my favorites, the Austin Mini Moke. Kind of like a Austin Mini Jeep used in many of the Bond films. Yeah, that interior's pretty Spartan. For my wife Anne, here's a Dialectic, but no, really, it's a car. Cutaways, this is looks to be, yep, this is a jet engine. You can see the turbines in there, and it feeds the combustion chamber, so this is a actual jet engine, small, compact. 1966 George Barris Batmobile, one of the most famous cars of all time. You can see there's the inside there. Got all the accessories and stuff. Batman. I have not one, but two Batcycles, the only two Batcycles remaining. It's kind of a neat little thing. It's a little goat cart built into the sidecar portion of the Batcycle. No car museum would be complete without a Back to the Future DeLorean. You have all the circuits in there. Hugely famous car, one of my favorites, the Munsters Mobile. Look at all that wonderful brass. And we got 10, count them, 10. Highly polished and chrome. Carter, one of those Carter carbs. Beautiful. See every day, but 20-foot high Dion Wade, 20-foot high LeBron James, and 20-foot high Chris Bosh. There's some big dudes. Monster Garage, this is the fire truck limo. Monster Garage, of course, with working firefighting apparatus. Acura Integra, Honda from the Fast and the Furious, and then we have, of course, we have the Mitsubishi Eclipse from the Fast and the Furious, and of course my favorite, the RX-7. Love those Rocket Man graphics down the side. Custom wheels, check out those wheels. No flippy headlights on this Mazda. Yep, and of course this is the car that was actually used in the Fast and Furious movie. Another one of my favorites, the Ghostbusters '59 Cadillac ambulance. My favorites, the Ghostbusters. '59 Cadillac ambulance. Look at those fins. Another one of my favorite cars, the Interceptor from Mad Max, the Road Warrior. You know, again, this is the actual car used in the filming. Even has the explosive extra gas tanks. Racer Mark V, a pretty obvious rebody of a C3 Vet. Favorite cars, the Munster's Dragula, a coffin-bodied dragster. This one's a 2000 made in 2000 replica of the original Dragu car. But man, look at the size of those Mickey Thompsons. Here in the corner is the Captain America bike from Easy Rider. See every day an all stainless steel bodied Jeep CJ5. Like that tractor seat in there too. Famous movie car, the Ford Anglia from Harry Potter. Love the Anglia with its kind of cut back rear window. A little bit of tail fin there too. Don't see those every day. My dad, it's the motorboat used in From Russia with Love. Right next to a Soviet T-80 tank used in my favorite Bond film of all time, GoldenEye. Helicopter from '63. Interesting how this is made. You know, you got your flat six there, like the cabin heater goes in to heat the windscreen there. Love that bubble on the front. Very interesting. Then you have your prop shaft that runs all the way back to your tail rotor. Very interesting. Famous cars of all time, the Aston Martin DB5 Bond Edition with rotating license plate, machine guns, tire slashers, ejector seat, bulletproof shield. Oh man, one of the best cars of all time. And then right next to it, look at what we have here. We have our Toyota 2000 GT Spider, the only Toyota Spider ever made, a one-off for the Bond film franchise. And if we look really closely, we can see in the back there, mounted on the back firewall, is your Bond gadgets, your TV and communicator and all that neat stuff. But amazing one-off right here. Only one in the world. You forget the Bond auto gyro. You know, again, it's a rotary wing aircraft, but the wing is actually not powered. Brilliant. Back here is the wet bike, the predecessor for the Sea-Doo, used in the 1977 film, The Spy Who Loved Me. One of my favorite Bond cars of all time, the Lotus Esprit, used in the '77 film, The Spy Who Loved Me. Oh, love this car. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Here we have a BMW Z8. You know, beautiful, beautiful car used in the Bond film The World Is Not Enough from 1999. Just one of a few. Jaguar convertible, also used in the Bond film The World Is Not Enough. XKR from '98. You got your missiles, you got your machine gun. Got another beautiful car. Need some James Bond memorabilia. They have quite a big section of it here. Well, every good boy has to have his train set, and this is a seriously huge layout.
Gotta take it all in.
Here we have a 51 CJ3 high hood with a super rare factory hard top, tin top. Got the folding tailgate. Look at that drawbar. Of course. Beautiful inside. I have a Jeep FJ120. Super short wheelbase on this little truck. Of course, you got the forward control cab. Using the same grille. 13,000 original miles. It's a true convertible, a true rarity, a Chrysler K-Car convertible, woody. Love the fake wood. Air Jeep is a two-wheel driver dispatcher Jeep. Love the vacuum controlled windshield wiper just for the driver, and if the passenger wants to work the windshield wiper, they got to move that handle there. And then of course you've got the 3 on the tree manual transmission. Interesting little DJ3A. I have one Cushman with a sidecar. They've got 2. Adrian, look, there's 4 of them Solexes that you redid recently. Vespa Ape, just like the one that the pickers found. This one, of course, is in much better shape. You know, little wooden back. Wow. My favorites, the Citroen 2CV, even matching cut up 2CV trailer. Love them French. And then look at, they have a 2CV extended woody wagon. And here we have a 1982 Morgan 4.4, probably my favorite car in the entire collection. Morgan! Back some memories. Here's a Honda Urban Express. You know, kind of like the 1982 Honda Urban Express 50. It's kind of like a chopper of a scooter. We have a BD5 microjet as used in the James Bond film. You know, this is a kit plane. Pretty neat. A gun like this for the back of my Jeep. Like how there's a little wheel here so you can roll the whole gun off the back of the Jeep and mount it somewhere else. Got your jerry can, spare tire. I love a bunch of levers sprouting from the floor. None of them are labeled. And then, you know, cut in the windshield. It's a 65. Love that. And then here we go. We got a nice Land Rover here. Love the rope on the front there. Really squared. And you know what? Gotta love this winch. You know how you work it? Crank the handle. Actual military Royal Enfield. That's the real deal there.